Welcome to our little D&D game. To my left, as always, Rob, who plays
Quill, the gnome wizard.
Yep. And burgeoning necromancer. To the left of my left,
One spell.
Brandon, who plays Pluto.
Pluto. To my right is Jake, if he ever comes. He's not feeling well. He's Ren Buckley. And to the right of my right, as always, telling you the truth. Not lying. Nariel. The truth. So we'll see if anybody comes out, shows up. I don't care. I'm here to play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't care if anybody else watches. Do you?
No.
Neither do I. Last week on our game, you guys managed to storm the castle. Which castle? Oh, by the way, we are playing in Hoard of the Dragon Queen. The characters actually were hired by their quote-unquote boss, so to speak, whom they were. How did you guys get hooked up with?
How did we get to where we are?
How did you guys get hooked up with your boss in Waterdeep? Who's your boss?
Because
I thought it was Rangrim or some elf dude.
Yeah, well, Rangrim is like.
He's the opposite of an elf. He's a dwarf.
I
He's a
said
dwarf.
Rangrim or some elf dude.
It was Lord
Fingling.
Lord Fingling Ilfiker.
We are trying to track down our missing friend Boar,
Yes.
and we're in a caravan that was going this way because Boar was taken away by the cult of the dragon.
Yeah.
And we figure that this caravan was headed towards this cult of the dragon. So we were.
What else were you tasked with?
Guarding the caravan, and what else were we tasked with?
You had kind of a threefold thing here. You were guarding the caravan, which was kind of minor. You were tasked with finding out what the cult was up to, and your own task, which was was finding your friend Boar,
Okay.
who had been taken by a
Dude,
wizard
red robe.
dressed in red robes, bald, and you guys stormed this castle with the help of some.
Lizard folk.
Exactly.
And you know what?
Snapjaw and friends.
That old wizard guy, he seems a little off-putting. Just saying.
What was his name?
Nariel, you would actually Nariel would know a little bit about that. You guys,
It's who I think it is.
you guys devised a plan to basically storm the castle with the help of the lizard folk, which you did quite successfully,
Kick some ass.
murdering bullywugs by the miles. These guys were just, getting a good night's rest so they could do their jobs in the morning, and you guys took them out. And you guys figured you took out the bullywug boss as well. You were under that assumption. As you came through the courtyard, the outer courtyard, and into the inner courtyard, you guys raised enough commotion to bring more bullywugs out of the inner courtyard and the cultists, whom
We stabbed.
yes, you guys actually murdered a bunch of them, but you were dressed as cultists, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had tabards on. Anyway, the cultists, like the initiates, they left the inner courtyard to go fight
The lizards.
the lizard folk. But as your battle ends, from last week. You are now standing amidst, I think it's 15 or 16 dead people. There's an open door with a light shining out of the tower, and you all of a sudden, there's no more noise coming from the outer courtyard. There's no clash of swords. Nothing of that kind. And you hear from behind you, and the door in front of you is actually opened as well. That is in the side of that room. And
So
there's
this one or
that
this
one.
one?
No,
This
that
one?
one's open, and the one in front of.
So this
yes.
one and this one.
Yeah, that other one is broken.
This door's broken?
No,
This door's broken?
no, the one with your index finger on it.
Index.
Your left index finger. That one's broken. The door to that tower is open, and that door right there in front of you is open.
Tower's
That-
open and this one's
Yep.
open.
There's light shining out of that door, and there's light shining out of the tower door, and you guys are kind of facing kind of inwards towards each other after having this wicked battle. Who was murdered?
I died.
Did you get raised?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah, he spared the dying.
Spared the dying.
So you're at 1 hit point.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, he's not dying.
Yes, he's at 1
He's
hit.
actually no, he's at 0, isn't he?
He's still at 0. He's just not
Oh,
dying.
okay, you're
I don't
unconscious.
I don't have to make a medicine check. I just stabilize him.
Okay, and you're unconscious. You're laying on the ground. I knew there was one of you that was laying on the ground, unconscious.
When is it not me?
I mean, I'm still fine.
I don't know. When is it not you?
I don't think I didn't get hit that entire encounter somehow.
I did.
You cast a spell that kept everything away from you.
I sure did.
What was the name of that spell?
Spirit Guardians.
That was a good spell.
I like it.
That was well done. Well done.
3rd level.
You hear a voice and the sound of boots on stairs coming from behind you from an open door. And you hear the voice, "What is going on? What is going on?" And out of the door steps a rather lanky-looking elf in a cloak with long, kind of flowing hair, and you. And he,
Instead of this one?
yep, you hear this voice coming from behind me. "What's going on? And why are all my men dead? Who are you?"
Whoops.
Turn on a smack.
Can I thaumaturgy the door closed?
He's actually standing just outside the door. He's kind of just outside the
But I
door.
can still close the door.
You could.
Cool. Gonna.
Excellent.
Does it knock him over?
No, actually, it doesn't.
Oh, the door goes the other way, right?
Door opens inward, and you slam this door shut. And I didn't expect you to do something stupid right off the hop. But
I'm dead, remember?
in Deutsch, that Scheiße happens. You know how it is, eh?
And as the door closes, I just want to say, your things just keep happening, man.
So he's on the side of the door.
Yeah, he's in with us.
He's in with us.
He's outside with you,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I'm still kneeling on the ground over top of a corpse, so, you know.
he's not an old guy.
not
He's
yet a
kind of
corpse.
skinny looking dude,
No, I thought your thing was mad.
and
Nope, it's PLA.
he
PLA. Plastic.
Polylactic acid.
Okay, Mr. Scientific.
He turns and does this as the door shuts and bangs behind him. You see you're pretty sure whoever's looking at, is anybody looking at him? Quill?
I'm looking at
Yeah.
him.
Ren turns and looks at him. They're sure they see his eyes flash as the door slams back open. "Who are you?" His hand flames to life. "I won't ask again."
Oh, what the?
My men are killed. My castle stormed. What's going on?
The lizard folk are attacking.
Oh, you need to roll deception, like, with disadvantage.
How is that?
How is that deception? The lizard folk are attacking.
I tell you
They
what,
are.
you can roll deception or persuasion, but it's disadvantage.
Alright, I'm rolling persuasion.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna make it deception. I really am.
You should get Ren to say it's the lizard folk attacking.
But it is lizard folk attack.
It is. It's not a lot.
8.
His other roll is a nat 20.
First of all, you fool. Lizard folk are under my employ.
So you explain to me why they're sieging the castle.
They've done what?
They've attacked the castle. Something about...
Bullywugs.
Yeah, Bully... I was going to say Bullymong. That's the wrong game.
They're through that door over there.
Who killed my men?
Does he look over there when I say that?
No. Who killed my men?
The lizard folk.
And he's pointing at the 15 or so people laying at your feet. And these men killed by lizard
Our
folk.
cleric is trying to raise these people. He just saved this guy. Now he's going to work on the other ones.
And you're taking away precious time.
You go ahead and roll persuasion. You can roll at a disadvantage as well.
7.
A likely story. You hear him call out in a language that you guys you don't understand, but you've heard it. I don't know if you guys. Does anybody speak Draconic?
No.
But you hear him call out in Draconic.
Does he look around to...
Conveniently, I don't.
No, he's kind of walking towards you now. And he says, "Who are you? You. Who are you?"
I am Nariel Galanoda.
You're new here.
I am.
How did my men die? These are your captains and lieutenants. You're wearing our brand.
Yes. The lizard folk
Are you
attack.
initiates?
I am, yes.
How about that dead one on the ground?
I believe so. I'm trying to patch him up.
We're all initiates. We came in on a caravan to come out here to join up.
How did you get to the castle?
Walked.
And how did you find out about the castle?
We're initiates. We were told where it was.
We were bringing gold chests from the roadhouse.
And where are they?
I don't know. The bullywugs took it when we got here and put them somewhere. They do all the grunt labor. Or maybe it was a lizard. Somebody else took them away.
Now you can roll persuasion. Just straight up. And you know what? No, that was beautiful. You can roll it with advantage.
Nice. Nat 20.
There's a nat 20.
No, you want to roll it again? Just in
I
case
can't do better than a nat 20.
Well,
if you
you
get
might-
second nat 20.
No.
Either way, he says very good. What's your name?
Quillian.
Where are you from?
From a forest just to the just outside of Neverwinter.
He holds up his palm like this.
And I high five him.
Yes, obviously initiates. And who are you?
I am Nariel Galanodal. I hail from the High Forest.
And why do you want to serve the queen?
Because the queen shall be raised.
the queen shall be raised.
The queen shall be raised.
He looks at Ren. And you? What's your name? I'm Ren Buckley. And why do you want to serve the queen? I'm just following these guys. All hail the queen.
Seems legit.
Very good. At which point, the cultists that went to fight the lizard folk and the lizard folk all come back through that door.
Cultists and the lizards?
Yep. All together, arm in arm, huggy kissy. Snapjaw's kind of right there, and he's kind of talking to what you guys believe is the leader, kind of the guy in charge of the lizard folk. Lizard. And he kind of walks up to you guys and he looks around and you get this really, your passive perception is telling you that he thinks you guys really screwed the pooch on this one. Like real big. Real big. Like he's like, uh-oh. And who is talking to him most? Who is doing the most talking with them?
To Snapjaw?
Yeah.
Me, I guess, just because I could understand him.
Yeah, because you could understand Draconic, right?
No, well, yeah, because comprehend languages.
Yeah.
TPK.
But there's a definite murmur amongst the cultists and amongst there's tension growing here. There's a definite murmur amongst the cultists and the lizard folk.
But it looks like the lizard folk are like friendly again with the cultists.
They are very friendly with the cultists.
Because the lizard folk are friends with the cultists, but not with the bullywogs.
Right.
And
I feel like we've made a mistake.
Snapjaws looks at you and he gives you that look like you just messed up big. So the guy that was talking to you, the elf that was talking to you, fairly tall fella.
Mm-hmm.
He turns and walks towards the captain and they start conversing and you can hear it's Draconic.
My comprehend languages is still going, so I'd be able to understand.
Here's the gist of the conversation. One of our underlings, this is the lizard folk captain, one of our underlings discovered these adventurers at the roadhouse, and I guess they befriended one another and they said they'd help us get rid of the bullywugs. Apparently they've gone too far.
You should tell me off your shoulder.
It looks as if he says to
just-
the elf, he says it appears they've killed all the captains and lieutenants.
Can I just lean down and touch Pluto and cast Cure Wounds?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, by all means. Ren's like,
Cast it at a second level stat.
Ren's like, guys, Will, what's going on?
So they're off talking.
You can hear it. They're not 10, 15 feet away. You can hear the conversation.
It's not good. I think we need to take them.
There's 40 lizard folk, 16 cultists. And from what I think, and he says to you, from what I think, I think that guy can cast more spells than you. Like, I'm just, ballparking this for you.
It's not about who can cast more spells. It's about who can.
Hit more.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna pause. How many hit points did you get back?
14.
Okay, you're awake, and you've kind of heard some of this murmuring going on, like in this conversation, as you lie amongst the dead. What would you guys like to game plan? Real quick. I'll let you guys game
Run.
plan. There's options. There's always options. So
because I guess they're over talk, like
you can talk in a normal voice,
we can
pretending.
talk.
Yeah.
So
He's getting the explanation.
It doesn't look good. Snapjaw's sort of turning us in.
Well, I think
Run.
his lieutenant is, or his
Run.
captain.
That's my.
Between the two of them,
Run.
we may have to run.
Do you have any way to make that faster for the rest of us? Just
No, I
We're-
don't.
you don't have teleport.
Oh,
There are always
Teleport?
options
Oh.
for running.
I'm good. You guys aren't.
Well, Ren's running speed is like 35 or 40 or something like that, isn't it?
There's always options to run.
And then
guys.
you can carry him on your broom.
I don't go as quick though.
Oh.
Listen, either way, they outnumber us. And where are we going to run to?
So we're over here by this door.
You're standing right in front, like
They're
basically.
over there talking.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. You're within 10 feet of each other. 15.
I knew I should have
10
prepared
or 12
stone
feet.
meld.
I would love to say I had a spell that would knock them all down, but I have not.
Well, you gotta understand there's-
left.
There's 56 of them. Plus 57 plus the guy with all the magic.
Yeah.
And all the lizard folk, they don't just have these really great looking swords and really sharp, shiny looking swords. They have wonderful bows too.
I thought you said there was no bows in the houses.
Yeah. Not in their houses.
Oh.
Because they all got him with them.
Do you have anything that would, like, if we ran through that door, that would barricade it behind us?
Ren says, what if we could talk to them?
Yeah, try to explain our way out of this.
Why don't you let me try? I'm pretty persuasive.
I'm not.
You also seem to think that that the magic guy, the elf, likes you. You've explained something to
I
him.
high-fived him.
Well, you explained something to him that made sense.
Right.
What was that again?
Why we were here, because we were here, how he asked us how we got here, and I said we came with, or you said we came with the goods, and I said the other people had put it away, and we had come with the caravan and had met up with this group.
Yeah. So, have you guys got any plans?
I would love to ask the wizard when I get to meet the dragon, because I have a big book on dragons, and I need to meet the dragon.
Okay, ask away. You want to call it to him?
Mr. Wizard!
Nobody turns around. But after a second, he I presume you're talking to me.
Well,
I am not.
I'll mage hand his his shoulder.
He just goes like that, and Mage Hand disappears. I assume you wish to address me.
When do I get to see the dragon? I'm here to see the dragons. And I pull out my book. I have a book on dragons. I need to see the big dragon.
He walks up to you, like, quickly, from there to there, he's there, right in your face. He grabs the book from you, right out of your hand,
Nice off that.
and he looks at it. Where did you get this?
On an adventure.
He turns and he throws it to the lizard folk. Now it's mine.
Not cool. I want my book back.
My little dear, I don't care what you want. You've infiltrated my castle, used You've used my comrades to kill my own soldiers. How do you think I feel?
You took my book.
I don't care.
I'm not gonna die.
You should.
He walks kind of a little bit of ways. I see your friend's looking better.
Yes. Are the
Am I still laying on the ground?
are the guys
You're kind of sitting on the ground.
are the guys we killed? Are they like dead or are they unconscious?
Well, they're all unconscious, but you know how monsters go in D&D.
Yeah.
If you get them to 0, they're generally dead. But if you would like to do something about it, I'm not going to dissuade you. There's a growing, mounting tension in the air.
I want to make it look like I'm trying to cast some healing magic on one of them, but I don't want to cast any spells.
So you're up.
Roll me a deception check.
11.
He's like, yeah, right. You can stop pretending. You've probably wasted all of your healing magic on your little friend here, cleric.
What is
My
looking
leaky,
like-
is it? Take the tabards off, all of you. You obviously don't belong here. And nobody comes in to Drolamar's, Borngray's castle and takes it by force. This castle belongs to me, and these lizard folk are my men. Now what has brought you into my castle? And it better be a good explanation, or these words may be your last. Because I will feed you to my god drake, and 3 guard drakes sort of come through the crowd of lizard folk with a couple of different actually it's 4 now that I think about it. 4 guard drakes with 2 handlers come through the come through the crowd. Does anybody want to give me an explanation?
We're looking for somebody.
Who are you looking for?
He's a big fella, barbarian, a little stick in the head. His name's Boar.
And you can see the tension in his neck as he closes his eyes. Do you mean the one that the insipid red wizard from Thay dragged along with him? What was his name? Horse Feathers?
Horse fellow, but yes.
So you come into my castle, convince my lizard folk to attack my men, kill all my men, and all you're doing is looking for your friend.
Yes. And hey, the lizard folk already wanted to deal with the bullywogs. We just assisted them.
And this is true. This is the only thing that is keeping you alive at this moment. Because not only did the lizard folk want to get rid of the bullywugs, so did I. not too fond of them. But you owe me a debt.
I'd say that's fair.
What should I do with you? And you're chasing your friend. Well, I know where your friend is gone. But I'll tell you what. You can clear out the caves below the castle. And if you can clear them out, you can use the portal. And maybe you'll reach your friend. You've helped me in the first stage of getting rid of all the bullywugs and regaining control over my whole castle. But the one you want, Joss, the Thayan wizard, he has your friend, in thrall. He uses him in pit fighting, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, he is good for that.
Very well. Through that door. Turn left, make a right, go down the stairs. And don't ever let me see you again. Oh. I suppose you'll need the word. Let me see. I have it written here somewhere. He pulls out a book, much like I'm doing. And he starts flipping through it. Well,
it's clearly no clue.
all right. You clear out the lower levels, the caverns below the castle. If you live, you can use the portal to find your friend. If you don't, well, too bad. You've invaded my castle, killed my men. In your mistake, you've unwittingly helped me get rid of one of my enemies. So, I suppose the enemy of my enemy, all that being said, makes you still owing to me. Drazier is the word you want. You have your instructions. If you can clear out the rest of the bullywugs and their pets, you can leave via the portal under the castle. And you pray to whatever gods you pray to, that you never see my face again. Or that of my commander, Resmir the Black. And you, little one, Be careful what you wish for, because I can give it to you.
Good. I wish for my book back.
No, he says, you can leave with your life.
I'll leave with my book.
I doubt it.
You don't take someone else's book.
I do. I love books. You've lost this one. Thank you. Through the door, hang a right and a left, go down the stairs.
Right.
Is that this door?
No,
Nope.
it'll be this one.
It's that one.
Right and left down the stairs.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Let's go. I step through the door. I'm out. I'm gone.
Ren goes with him. Ren's like,
We're
I don't
done.
want no part of this.
I'm out.
That's GTFO.
I want to go up to this tower. She's mental about her book. She wants her
So-
book back.
You're gone. You're gone. Ren's gone. Right?
Uh-huh.
They're through the door.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you do what you want to do. Whatever you want to do, Quill.
I'm gonna go through the door, go around the corner here. Door's still open. I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself
Yep.
and go back into the other room.
Back into this room.
Back into this room.
That's not a room. That's outside.
Okay.
So you're standing outside the door.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna roll.
I think he did die.
Who?
My
Skeleton.
skeleton.
Yes, Skelly. Yeah, he's dead. I'm gonna roll 56 perception checks. You think I'll make one?
I don't know what's the DC.
It's
Depends what you make the DC. If you say, well, it's going to be
oh, no,
5, then
no,
I would
no,
say,
no. It'll always be a little bit more difficult. But stepping through the muck and the mud to make sound, leaves footprints.
I'm
It's
like,
very mucky and muddy out here.
Why not just be on
Could
your
have used a
broom?
cleric, or not a cleric, a ranger. That's what I'm trying.
So you guys,
I didn't realize it was all mucky and stuff like that. I thought it was
Very
still
mucky.
like inside it, like
no,
ground.
no. The whole place is mucky and muddy and dirty and gross, and you got Drolmir's boots dirty. You've really pissed him off.
Sucks to be him.
You can hear him talking to the rest of the lizard folk in Draconic. You cast invisibility. You can't keep the other spell going, can you? Comprehend languages. That takes concentration, right?
Nope.
Nope. So anyway, you can hear him talking.
Invisibility does take concentration, but comprehend languages doesn't.
Oh, so you can't actually keep both of them going at the
No,
same
I
time.
can. They're not two concentration spells.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. As you come slopping out
I don't know if
into
I'd come
the
slopping out. If I had known it was muddy, I would have ridden my broom in there.
I technically threw out that whole thing. I never said I dismissed my spirit guardians.
Because, I mean, this was after I walked in, you sort of changed the terrain.
well, you've been outed by at least two people who with two people with nat 20s, and I haven't even rolled like. Probably only rolled a third of the rolls, not even a quarter, maybe.
So they're all watching the door.
They're not all watching the door, but there's some guys tending to the bodies,
Okay.
and they can hear you come out, and one of them, something's here, sir. We can hear something walking. He simply turns and
Goodbye, Quill.
I'm gonna
Where's
give
Quill?
I will let you stand actually right about where you're at. That's fine.
Well, I guess in theory, I came through the door,
You
right?
came through the door You went in, I'm going to say you went in 10 feet, and you have 30 feet of movement. You went in 15 and came out 15. So you can put yourself from where you were standing before to wherever you're 15 feet.
I thought
You
well,
said
these
you
are
said
these are 20s, weren't they? Or they
Yeah, they're 20s. So
Then I guess it'd be.
you just be
Whatever.
coming out the door. He turns and at will fires a firebolt at the door. He's attacking you with disadvantage
Okay.
because he can't see you. What's your AC?
Depends what you roll at 16 right now.
Two firebolts come streaking past you through the open door. And boom, boom, they crash into the room behind you. And now there's a flicker of smoke you smell in the air. You were told to leave. You can either show yourself
Could.
it's you know what? You can roll for initiative.
Well, I'm not going to fight 56 people by myself.
Yes, but you're gonna roll for initiative. Anyway.
That's
That bodes well.
yeah, I didn't 8.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, I rolled for initiative 8.
Your turn.
My turn.
Yeah. You've been given a warning.
I have
Somebody, they know you're here. They 2 nat 20s know you're here. So they're all standing there, kind of looking at what they think is an empty space. But several of the cultists that are attending to the bodies.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
Okay, you think Nariel says, "Where did Quill go?" Ren looks. Oh no.
She went back for that book, didn't she?
Let her go.
I know it wasn't the right thing to do.
Let her go.
It is a book.
But it's playing your character.
It is playing my character.
Let her die.
Who has my book?
One of the lizards.
You don't know.
I thought it was a lizard. You said it was a lizard, right?
It was one of the lizards.
It's one of the lizards.
I want to position myself right there.
Do you want to go back? Because you guys got to the stairs.
Yeah, I don't. I want to go back. I don't want to go
Out the door?
through the door.
Okay, you see what the remnants of a couple of firebolts. There's a small little flame flickering.
So I
on
want
the
to stay
wall.
right beside the door, and I want to listen to what's going on in the courtyard.
Okay.
So this is like an open air thing then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's courtyard.
Well, then I can get on my broom and just go up like 60 feet.
On your turn, yeah.
Yeah.
It's your turn. Do you want to do that?
Why not?
Okay. I'm gonna roll the rest of my perception checks.
Okay.
I have a question.
Sure.
This I
Are you going with those guys?
I'm not going now, y'all know. That's that.
Okay, so
Sorry.
you're staying with Ren at the stairs?
Okay, yeah, I'm just
Ren's
wondering.
not dumb.
This is the top of the stairs, right?
Yep.
This is like a storage room or something?
I don't know, door shut.
You're gonna go exploring now. Hi.
Let me grab my die. I mean, you make
Can
me
I-
roll dice, dude. I like this.
I'm playing my character. She would not
Can
let
I
the
look
book
through
go.
that door? Or like just see if it's a storage room?
I don't know where I'm at, but I know I've at least natted you one more time and seen and perceived you at least 10 more times. 11.
seen you splosh as you got out onto your broom.
So
Yeah.
they saw what, like me, my.
Well,
What would they? See? Like,
they
I'm curious what
perceive-
they would actually see. They wouldn't see me go up in the
Yeah,
air.
but they
I'm
see
invisible.
mud dropping to the ground off your boots. It's now early morning. The sun is starting to, it's gray.
If only you had a spell.
Yeah, but if I cast another spell, then I lose.
And you can
Well,
hear, I'm not even going to roll
because
anymore.
it's only if you cast a
hear-
concentration spell.
I guess.
I'm going to give you that's your turn. You
Yeah.
Use your full movement. Unless you want to use an attack action of some
No,
kind.
I'm not attacking.
You hear, something rose into the air. I saw mud fall. From one of the cultists. And the dragon, the lizard folk are like, hunt them down, kill them all, is what you hear from Born Grey. So the lizard folk set out with the 4 guard drakes and start heading for the door.
I'm going to go to the stairs. That's it. I'm just dashing. Quill's on her own. I'm out.
Okay.
As soon as I get to the stairs,
What are you doing with the doors behind you?
I'm going to leave that one door as it is. But that door there, is there a lock on it, actually?
There's, you can borrow the doors, so
Cool.
to speak.
I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go with my companions on top of the stairs and go, hey, so Quill screwed us over. Let's go.
She's gone a little mental.
So anyway, you 3 heading down the stairs?
Sure.
Okay, you guys head down the stairs, and
Sorry.
we'll get back to you guys in a minute.
You should have done that.
Quill, what are you
Just
doing
like
with your 50 feet? Somebody's
You should have
yelled
done that
out,
as well.
something's risen into the air, sir.
Yeah.
Throw a fireball.
How high? How high? No, I'm not going to fight 56 of them.
No, throw a
Plus a-
fireball and run away.
What's on top of this tower? Because I went up 60 feet.
Nothing.
There's no windows. There's no doors. There's no.
There's a few windows, but not too much.
I'll fly into one of the upper windows.
The windows are all shut.
They're all shut.
Yep.
So it's literally flying to...
They're windows.
There are windows,
They're windows. Okay. And how high would the windows be?
30 feet.
30
the
feet in
top,
the air?
like from ground to top is 30 feet.
Okay. So I'm at the upper window. I want to Misty Step into the room.
Off
I
your
can-
broom?
Well, I don't have to get off the room. I can just Misty Step into the room because I can go 30 feet into a location I can see.
Fair enough. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. So you're gonna go
Doesn't
into
it leave
the...
a thing of mist where you were, though?
Yeah, silvery mist.
Okay, that's good. No, that's good.
They'll see me anyway. There's like 56 of them looking at me. Or up.
There's a bunch of them looking up.
And apparently I'm dripping mud.
Well, you dripped a little bit of mud. That's what set them off.
If only you had a spell like prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
Now I was assuming that this was his wizard's tower or something if he came out of here.
Actually, you have Misty stepped into an observatory.
Okay.
Ooh. What are you
So-
observing?
You seem to have like Misty stepped into an observatory of some kind.
Split the pie.
This top level seems to have been converted into something that could see into the cosmos, into the heavens.
Okay.
You see a really roll me an intelligence check. See if your master taught you anything about far seeing or
24.
well, what you see is something very interesting. It's a device called a farseer of Ilisk, or what you might know in real life as a telescope.
How big is this
It's
telescope?
quite big. Quite big.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Like I'm not bagging it, is what you mean? Like it's big? Yeah. Okay.
it's huge. It's enormous. Well, not enormous, but it's big enough that, you know, you'd have to take it apart to bag it. You know that it's a far-seeing contraption used for studying heavenly bodies, which can also be used as in a manner similar to an arcane eye. An arcane eye spell, as a matter of fact. In that mode, the farseer can view the location within 50 miles of it, tuning and focusing a considerable amount of skill. With a considerable amount of skill and practice, you could learn how to use this device.
Okay, so this isn't like this is like, I'm thinking like a telescope like yay big, like.
As a
like
matter of
that?
fact, this area is actually open.
Okay. Oh, like how do you mean open?
It's open. I didn't know. It's my fault, but this area is open.
Then I didn't have to misty step in through a window if it was open.
Yeah, but we'll see you're there.
Okay. I just don't want them to see the puff of smoke then, if...
No, that's fine. They don't. That's
Okay.
fine. That's okay. But oh, this does have windows. Sorry,
Sure.
it doesn't matter. You know what?
If I cast a detect magic...
I'll tell you what. Nobody sees the puff of smoke.
If I cast detect magic... Well, no, I'll cast detect magic. Does anything light up here?
Yeah, the telescope lights up.
Anything else in the room or just a telescope?
Let's see. Nope.
Nothing?
Nope. It's quite a bulky brass contraption.
What would I have to do to fit it in my bag of holding?
You would have to try to take the item apart.
Being a gnome, I do have like tinker
Do you have
traits.
the tinkerer trait? Yes or no?
I probably don't because I'm a forest gnome.
Do you have tinkerer's tools?
I do.
Do you have tinkerer's tools proficiently?
I do not.
Okay.
So then no.
I don't care what you do.
How long would it take me to take it apart enough to fit in the bag?
I'm going to say for you, by yourself, because it doesn't really give me a time here. I might say a half an hour to an hour-ish to do
Okay.
it well.
Because I kind of want to take this thing in exchange because he took my book. I want his telescope.
It is set up and it is pointing out into
If I look into it, does it tell me anything or show me anything?
I'll tell you what, why don't you roll a sleight of hand check for me? Are you proficient with sleight of hand?
No.
Why don't you roll a sleight of hand check for me? An intelligence check. Roll me a DC intelligence check first. Go ahead. Arcana.
17. Thank goodness for high arcana. I have 8 arcana.
He rolled a 9 and then a 17. I'm just like, what?
And now roll me a sleight of hand check. I'll just let you roll it.
Oh, fail.
By how much?
Oh, that was a crit one.
Ooh, that's wonderful.
Oops.
As you're looking at, trying to look at it and adjust the knobs to see where it's looking out, the knob that you're adjusting falls off in your hand, and then 2 more knobs fall off, and a piece goes flunk, chunk, and hits the floor. At which point, windows crash all around you.
Oh gosh.
What have you done?
I broke the telescope.
And I think you've done more than break the telescope. Let's be honest.
And I don't know.
So, just wondering, how long has my character has like how many days has it been since we left Winter Hold or whatever it was?
I don't know. Can't remember. Just seeing if it's in, if they're in here. Through the window come 4 gargoyles, and 2 of them are going to make an attack on you right now.
Aren't you invisible?
No. Once I Misty stepped, I lost. Oh no, well,
Yeah, that's like 3 different things. You're going to lose your invisibility.
Because invisibility was the concentration.
no, I lost it when I Misty stepped.
Yep.
Misty Steps concentration?
No, but you lose invisibility when you cast a spell.
What's your AC?
What do you need it to be? It's
Whatever.
currently 16. You gotta tell me what you hit me with. Because I can still block.
Some gargoyles are going to attack you.
Yeah, but you have to give me the number.
Nope, there's one. 2. First one misses. Second one misses. Holy shit! I'm gonna have to take. Third one misses. You seem to be dodging really well. I'm gonna have to roll on something else here. Roll initiative.
24.
What do you want to do?
So where am I? Are
You're
they
in that tower at the top.
Yeah.
4 gargoyles have just smashed through the window, and you can hear yelling coming from outside. You want to know what they're saying?
That would take an action to cast. I don't have comprehend language. I guess I would still have comprehend languages.
Yeah, you can hear Draconic being spoken, but if you want to know what they're saying, you have to roll a perception check. That'll take your turn.
No, I don't know. Perception check. There's 4 gargoyles.
Yes.
Oh. I can just fly straight up. You said it was open air.
No, it's not.
It's not open air?
No, it's a room.
Okay, so how many windows does this room have? You said all of the windows.
I will say on the top floor,
Yeah.
lots of windows. Observatory.
Cool. I will fly out the window that's furthest away from them. Like they came in one.
They came in 4 different windows.
Okay. I want to fly out one of the windows. Just shoot out through a window that they didn't come in. Is there more than 4 windows?
Okay, are you taking a disengage action then? Is that what you're saying?
Are they engaged with me?
Yes, they are.
Sweet.
So you can.
As a bonus action, I will Misty Step out of the room.
Okay, onto your broom.
On my broom. I will. So I think that dude's there. Is this open air here?
No.
So in order to get to my friends, I would have to go down
Yep.
through there. Okay.
So you're Misty stepping out of the room?
Yeah, Misty Step. I'll Misty Step over here,
Okay.
so whatever. And that's a bonus action. As
Okay.
I come out,
You see
Do
that
I-
there's nobody standing in front of the door.
I will shoot down through the door.
I want you to shoot down through the door with a dexterity check.
Sure.
Not to get clothes hung on the door.
19 plus just a straight dex or
Yeah, just straight dex check.
22.
Well, you nimbly get through the door. You guys, barely avoiding the gargoyles.
Oh, goodness.
So,
I need to return at some point. My way back. And we have a wizard to kill.
he's made an enemy, has he?
Yeah.
You don't touch her books.
The steps down from the southwest tower of the castle spill out into this chamber. It's brightly lit by one lantern hanging next to the entrance steps, and another hanging near an opening in the northwest area, which is quite a ways away. The chamber is empty, and you only hear the sound of dripping water. It sounds like it's coming from the northwest and the southeast. So, northwest, southeast, either from a little bit beside you and behind you to your right, or a little bit in front of you and to your left. In the middle of the room, there is an enormous puddle of water, which seems to be flooding in from another room, an opening in the wall ahead of you and to your... It'd be more straight ahead of you.
Why not? It's your thing. Actually,
the dripping
they
sound
are probably going to be coming for us.
You can hear the dripping sound of water coming from over
breathing?
there and behind you and to your right.
Her water breathing is no longer on.
You see steps. The area is lit by two lanterns, right? So one right where you guys entered, and one across the room.
Ren can't see. Never mind.
There's steps to your right that lead downward, and if you go out the other way, there's another set of steps. Seem to descend as well.
Go deep.
It's a little mucky and muddy in this room too. The water flooding the center of this chamber it's quite acrid smelling,
Acrid, what does that mean?
like acidic.
Oh, probably best not to swim anything.
Why not?
It just smells that way. It's a damp, moist, musty kind of smell. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like that really musty smell, like in our basement. What do you guys want to do?
Actually, so they've sent lizard folk and guard dregs after us because Quill done goofed. Now they're killing everyone. I think hiding through that hole in the water, like where the water's coming from, might be our best bet. Because at the very least, it'll bottleneck them. You should test.
Ren looks at you and says, "Test the water."
You test the water.
I think you should.
You test the water, a-hole.
You're the one who always plays with water.
Not this character.
All your characters play with water.
No, that was only Arya. And the cleric.
And
And the one in the death house.
You can test the water. You can test my blade. What would you prefer? Just because you think you're a rogue, you best think again.
Can I see how deep the water is with my rapier?
As you walk up to the water and you poke your rapier into the water. It doesn't seem to be much more than a foot deep at its deepest.
And the water doesn't affect my blade anyway?
Doesn't seem to. See, that's all you had to do, Rand says. It's not like you had to do anything. It's not like we're asking you to hurt yourself. Oh my word, like, wake up.
Okay, where the water's coming through?
It's coming through a hole in the wall.
How big is that hole?
You'd have to scooch down to get through.
let's scooch down to get through.
Are you guys going through the hole?
I'll go first, I have dark vision. And then Ren can be in the middle, and then you can be at the end because you have dark vision.
Yep.
And you're the most AC.
Yep.
As you guys go through, Ren says, hold on a second. And he turns on his lantern.
Turn that off. People will see us.
Yeah, well, I want to see too, so just go. This
Can't you turn
chamber,
his light off?
I could.
as you guys enter this chamber, it's a...
So nobody's really in this castle area anymore.
Let me just see here real quick.
Oh, she's going down the stairs to look for us.
Is she? I locked the door. behind
Walking
me.
through this,
Oh.
through the water.
Majority of us are not here.
But those guys following you would have gone through the door and
Yeah.
If they did, I don't know where that is. That's up for you to find out. This could end badly for you because I locked the door. It could not. Who knows?
What's everybody's?
Can you see?
No, passive perception.
16.
14, I think.
Ren Buckley.
What is passive perception made out of? I keep forgetting.
10 plus your perception.
10 plus my perception number?
Yeah.
So it'd be 18.
10 plus what?
Your perception.
So as you guys enter this room, you notice that this stream of water that's flooded the other room kind of continues into this room, although there is a dry patch of ground. And Ren shines his light around, and he seems to catch a glint off in one of the far corners of the room.
What?
12. 10 plus your wisdom.
10.
I thought you said.
He said 10
Yeah.
plus perception.
10 plus perception.
Okay.
So
Then
because
I'd be 18.
I'm proficient.
Oh, he has double perception or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
because I have.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how that.
There's a glint. There's a glint in the corner.
What can I see with my elf eyes?
Not much. There's a light in the room.
Can I just get up on the dry land? Is there anything on there?
Yeah, you guys walk up
How
to the
big is
dry
this
land.
room?
It's quite big. It's basically about 40 by 30, kind of.
40 by 30?
Yeah, something like that. Let me
40
have a look.
by...
It's a long kind of angular room with a sharp alcove filled with water, and
where do we
it's not a square room. It's a natural cavern, so don't even try to draw it.
Oh.
It's basically about 60 feet long. It's longest and about 40 feet wide. And where you guys walk in, you manage to walk a little bit further onto dry land. And if you look to your right, as you're looking around, you see a glint of kind of a flash of what you think might be something in the corner
Can I...
to your right.
Did you see that flash?
Yeah, I saw it.
Ren's like, yeah, there's something back there.
Wonder what that is.
You should go check it out.
I'll stealth.
Yeah, by all means.
You need a light?
No, I can see everything.
The light actually fills.
18 plus 12.
Yeah, the light fills the corner. As you sneak around to look at it, you chance upon what you see is what you think you see. Actually, I was wrong. It's not over there, but we'll say it's over there anyway. In a pool of water in the corner of this room, you think you see gems.
Gems?
Yeah.
Can I... It's just in a pool of water, right?
Yeah, it's in the water in the east side of the room here.
How big are these gems?
They're not huge, but
Like,
your roll me a perception check.
$12.
You think they might be worth something?
And this entire cavern just smells dank and moist and whatever, right?
Yep. And you still smell the acridness of the water.
Would I be able to use my rapier to pull the gems out?
No.
No?
It's a big, long, pointy thing. How would you pull the gems out?
Like scoot it, push them out like you would with like a golf club or something. I don't know. Fine, I'll just stick my hand in the wall.
Just there with the rapier?
I'll take the gems.
Yeah, as you start picking out the gems, you turned out there's like a handful of these things, and
I'm talking to them.
Ren says, "What's you find?"
Nothing.
I mean, you found something.
Find us keepers.
Ren's like, "I don't think so.
Find us keepers.
I don't think so."
What did I find?
You found 2, 5, 7 gems.
7 gems?
Yeah, 2 look like they're, you know, they're kind of precious, semi-precious, and then you find 5 that look very, very valuable.
2 and 5. 5 precious. RECIOUS and 2.
Well, at least show us what you found.
I take them to Nariel.
As you turn to take them from Nariel,
No, I didn't take them from them.
as you take them to Nariel,
Yeah.
as you turn to walk away and take them back to Nariel, what's your AC?
Have I leveled up yet?
What's your AC?
Have I?
No.
15.
All right.
Water weird.
No, actually, from the
You should be so lucky.
after you, oh good. After you turn to leave, this something drops onto you, like something very viscous hits you.
Like slobber.
It's like slobber, only thicker.
Oh, lovely.
And as you take, let me see, 4, 9 plus 1 is 10 points of damage, bludgeoning damage. Oh, sorry, nope, that's not, it will be 9, but first it'll be 4 points of 4 points of bludgeoning damage, sorry. And then you take 9 more points as you start to feel like you're being burned, like your skin is being burned right through your armor. Is any of your armor magical?
No, I'm level 3.
Yeah, it starts to burn the armor off of your,
I'm wearing leather armor.
yeah, and you start to get a little bit burned off there.
I ripped that part of my clothing off.
Well, not yet. Nariel and Ren, roll initiative. And you can roll initiative. What'd you roll, Nariel?
I rolled 24.
24.
14.
And Quill, you got a 14. Or Pluto, you got a 14.
I got 12.
Okay.
You don't need initiative. Did
You don't need initiative.
I thought you told me to roll initiative.
No,
You told
not-
he told us in
Totally.
the end.
Okay, well then I'm not there.
So, this thing has dropped onto you. It's burning your skin.
We've never been able to see it in the dark.
Your AC drops 1 as your armor's being burned off of you. What's your AC at now?
14.
Okay. Your armor will take that damage every round, and so will you.
Well, I'm at 1 health point now.
Yep. It's oozing all over you. This grayish, as Ren shines his light, you see this grayish glob of ooze all over Pluto. And
Found a buddy, did you?
Get it off of me, it's burning.
Ren's like, yeah. I don't think so. What are you gonna kill it with? He looks at you. What are you gonna kill it with? It's your turn.
I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna use Ray of Frost.
On it?
Yep. That is 19.
That hits. It doesn't appear to be too hard to hit.
And that's 5 ice damage.
All right.
Man.
It doesn't seem to be too bad off.
Oh, it'd help if I could actually hit it with.
Ren takes out his dagger, and so he takes out his dagger. He attacks it and he hits it.
Its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, that's fine. It's kind of sitting there. It seems to be shivering a little bit, but doesn't seem to be too interested in your ice damage at all.
Hooray!
Ren does. So he cuts it with this dagger. He's like, "Oh, here's the way to do it." And he says, "This is how you kill this thing. Watch." And he slices it, and this thing seems to start to recoil off of Pluto. It's now your turn, Pluto.
If I take my clothes off, will it get off of me?
No,
It like
it's all over you. It's draped on you like a cloak.
freaking.
It is close.
The only thing I can really do is attack it, I guess.
Yep, by all means.
I need healing desperately.
He says out loud.
Oh, I totally have bonus actions I could have used to do that. Ah, well.
A minor healing potion is 1d4, right?
It's 2d. It's
1d4 plus 2.
no.
Or 2d4
plus
two.
1. 2d4 plus
Plus
2.
2, yeah.
2d4 plus 2?
You're gonna try to drink a healing potion.
Yeah, might as well.
I love this.
Well, I'm dying.
Yeah. You got holes in all your stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
I have 1 health
But
point.
yeah, by all means. Roll 'em, if that's what you want to do. Give her. It's up to you, man. Don't ask me questions. Don't ask them questions. What should I do? I'm being eaten by an ooze. Should I take a healing potion or should I stab it with my sword?
Not 20
Excellent.
with my rapier.
Yes. What does your rapier do for damage?
1d8 piercing plus 6.
Okay.
So that is like
That is a full 1d8 piercing plus 6, right?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's 14.
Plus
Roll me
another d8.
Just a d8.
D8.
14, 15, 16, 17. And does that, do I
Your,
add, do I
no,
add?
you just add the d8.
Okay.
Your sword sizzles as you chop at this
Well, when, no,
robust ooze all over it, and it seems to slide off your body and just flop on the floor. It's
Flop
not
on the
moving.
deck and hop like a fish.
Yeah, it doesn't move after that.
Now can I drink my healing potion?
Yep.
Save
Oh,
it.
actually, no, you can't because your turn's over.
Do I have any of that acid crap on me still?
No, you're clear.
Thank goodness.
You're clear. You killed it. It fell off your body. Ren looks at you and says, "See? That wasn't so bad. Now show us what you got." And we'll stop there. Quill, you fly into the room,
Yeah.
and as you, where are you going? What's the room?
We took the map away.
Okay.
Well, I mean, so I'm
the
gonna
room
go.
back up.
I'm gonna go. Is the doorway going downstairs open?
No. The doorway that you go into this room through that first door that was open.
Yeah.
The doorway immediately to your right is where you were supposed to go.
Yes.
It's closed.
Is it locked? If I try it.
Are you on your broom still?
Yeah, I can have run it still.
Are you running at it, or are you?
No, I'm just trying the doorknob. Like, is it open?
That is locked.
Or it's locked.
No.
You know that a knock spell would open it.
I know a knock spell
Immediately.
will open it. Do I have? Yes, I have a spell slot available.
But
for
people in like 300 meters know you're there.
yeah.
Just look.
Now I need
They
to
know-
know,
they know
how
where-
many doors you close behind you.
Just that one.
Okay.
Just look through the keyhole and Misty step that way.
I can't. I could. Actually, is there a keyhole?
You know what? As a matter of fact, there is.
Because either way, it's a second level spell, but one's a quiet one and one's not a quiet one.
I'm going to see. I want you to roll a survival check to see if you can see through the keyhole. This is not going to be easy. You look through the keyhole.
I'll take a 17. Use my portent.
Oh, I wish you hadn't done that.
I can't see through it.
You can't see through it.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy. You used up your important. This was a hard roll.
Okay.
Do you want to use your knock spell?
Well, that would be 17 plus.
No.
The door
that
goes
was-
click and opens. And goes boom! Because they make a lot of noise. I'm just going to say it goes click, bang, and the door slams open.
And then I will fly through on my broom.
You go through and you see a door, another door to your left. It's closed.
Yeah, I'll go through it.
It opens immediately and you see a set of stairs going
And another door.
Would we
and
have heard
another door.
the
Everybody within 300
Nope.
would hear.
What's
You guys
within
don't
300 feet?
Yeah, no, you guys don't know. You are down in the depths.
Okay. I don't know where they went. I'm assuming we were told to go down, so I'm
All right,
gonna-
you can get rid of that map. You come into another room as you descend into the depths. Did you close any doors behind you? I love this game. I just love
I
this.
didn't say I did, so I didn't, right?
You guys,
But they also sent us down here to kill stuff, so if they want to kill us from behind, then I guess they do that.
you descend into the depths and you enter into a chamber that you see a large puddle in the chamber. You can hear dripping water coming from the northwest and the southeast behind you.
Anything else interesting in the chamber?
It's well lit. You don't see anything.
You do have to.
You can roll a perception check at disadvantage to see if you hear anything if you want to try.
What about C?
I tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a perception check anyway?
Is it at disadvantage, like you said?
We're not really
No.
making noise either.
Not even.
17.
You do see footprints all through this place. You see bullywug,
Okay.
but no. You see these really weird-looking footprints that look like they're big, and it looks like They might be clawed feet of some kind.
Oh god.
Okay. And there's nothing else in this room that's well lit that I can see?
You can see the pool of water kind of northwest.
Is there anything in the pool of water if I go over there?
You can't see anything at all.
Okay.
You do see an opening in the wall
And is
where
that
the water's coming
footprints?
from, and you can smell the water's kind of acrid.
Okay. I'll follow the footprints.
They kind of disappear at the water and reappear heading towards the northwest.
Do I recognize any footprints as being from my party?
As a matter of fact, you see footprints, humanoid footprints, leading up to this pool of water.
And then out on the...
Nope, you don't see them leading out the other side.
So I think they went through the hole?
I don't know. What do you think? Roll
I
an
think
intelligence.
they...
Roll an intelligence check.
21.
Sure. You think they might have gone that way?
I will go through the hole.
You have no problem. And as you enter the room, you can see a torch, a lantern burning, and you can see Pluto's laying on the ground again.
I'm not dead.
And as you
So
enter
par
the
for the
room,
course.
as you enter the room, you can see everybody's kind of standing
And I'm
around
not laying
Pluto.
on
And as you enter the room, you hear "Fool!"
And how
Do
much
I
health
see
points do I
any...
get?
Do I see this thing with the claws?
You don't see anything, no, just these
There's
guys.
not just those two?
Yeah, it's the sound of dripping water.
And nothing else in the room?
You might, I think you see what's beside Pluto.
10.
Cool.
Kind
And
of
11.
this blob of gray pus.
Is it moving?
No, it seems to be still.
Would I do an Arcana check on it?
No, you have to do an intelligence check.
Sure.
You want to know what it is.
I want to know what it is. I'm curious.
Yeah. You're Grolleman.
11. It's 11.
Good roll. Grolleman taught you that there are all kinds of oozes in the world, and you seem to remember some yellow mold when you were in the tomb of Tamokan that reminds you of this ooze. That yellow mold this ooze reminds you of the yellow mold. You know that this is a gray ooze, quite dangerous, resistant to fire, ice, and something else, but I can't remember.
How big is it?
It's quite large. It covered most of Pluto.
Oh, okay.
You know it's acidic. It's very acidic, and you see that Pluto's armor has been permanently damaged. You are permanent. Your weapon also -1 to attacks. So
So wait, so the attack bonus goes down by 1?
yes, your attack bonus goes down by 1.
Oof. Oh, so cool. What is? Just
And you need to
walk
clean
right
it
up.
off right away.
Yeah, I do. What
Things
about
be
Ren's
cleaned off
knives?
right away? I'll cast Prestidigitation on them to clean them up.
Oh yeah, you clean them up right now.
Quill.
You turd.
I didn't get my book back.
No.
What about
but
Ren's
yes,
knives?
Send lizard folk and guard drakes after us.
Ren's knife seems to be fine.
Where are they? Are they all
He
dead?
just washes it off in the water.
I don't know. I locked the door behind us on our
You
way down,
notice his knife,
so they couldn't come get us.
even your passive perception, it gleams a little
It
bit more than
might be
anything else.
unlocked.
It's probably magical.
Just saying.
He sees you eyeing it up. He goes, "It's all magical. Let me see those gems. I'll tell you what they're worth." Here, give them to me.
I'm not gonna give them to you. I'll just hold them.
Give them to me.
I'll hold them.
He hits your hand like that, and all of 5 of them go in the air, and he just grabs them like that. Boom.
You said there's 7.
Yeah, he grabs all 7 of them.
Yeah. No, as he smacks them into the air, can I turn his lantern off?
Oh, he's got them already. And his light goes up. He says, "Good try, Nario. You're good, but I'm better." He relights his lantern, and he's looking at him. He's going, "Hey, these are pretty nice, man. Nothing wrong with these." He goes, "The lot of them will make us about $1,800.
Together, they're 1,800.
Yeah. He says these ones probably worth about 50. These two here. He says this one's probably worth 100.
So the two semis are worth 50.
Yep. He says these two are worth 50. He says these 5 here. He says actually these 5 here. This one is 100.
Is any of them a diamond?
He says this one's 100.
What do you need a diamond for?
You have 300 cash diamond.
You do.
This one's worth 200.
Yes. I am also looking for diamonds.
He says this one's worth 400. And this one is worth 600. And this one's worth 100. That's 5 and 2, 7, right?
And the last one was worth 200.
Yeah, they're all together. They're worth about 1,800 or 1,900
So
each.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
He says so, but there's definitely two worth. No, I was wrong, guys.
1, 2,
No,
3,
there's.
4, 5.
Oh, here, I made a mistake. There's actually more than that. Sorry, there's 2 worth 50, 5 worth 100, 1 worth 200.
Wait, 5 worth 100?
Sorry, yeah, 5 worth 100. Sorry.
So then that would mean there's a lot more than 7.
Yeah, so
That's
there's 2 worth 50, 5 worth 100, 1 worth 200, 1 worth 400, and 1 worth 600.
So how many in total?
What was the third one?
10.
250, 500, 1 600. What was the third one?
250, 5 100s, 1 200, 1 400, 1 600.
That was way too fast for me.
I got it.
And he hands them all to you.
4, 6.
He hands them all to me.
Yep.
Are any
Just
of
take
those
care of these for
diamonds?
us.
I drop 8 of them, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them into the bag, and I flip him the $600 one for the next time he has to res one of us.
Is it a diamond?
Is it a diamond you need, or a gem worth at least 600?
Diamonds.
And none of these were diamonds?
It just says
Then
gem, so I'm just gonna make it a gem. You know what? I'll tell you what.
Diamond gem.
We'll just make it 50-50. Who wants to roll it? I'll roll it, Brandon says. I'll roll it. 67 versus 50. No, sorry. It's like a ruby.
I say to Quill, actually, Quill, can I have those? Because I was the one that found them.
We share
I
loot in this
believe
party.
that, yeah, we share loot.
Well, I still haven't been paid since the beginning of this venture, so.
There you go. Welcome to
Alright.
the team.
Well, because they hired me.
Yeah, well,
I guess I'll keep my heels to myself then.
I'm just saying.
And then next time a gray ooze drops on you, you'll just be dead. Ren just goes, dude, welcome to the team. This is how it works.
Okay,
Plus,
fine.
we act
This is
as
a
team.
corporation, dude.
Right,
act
because
as a
he
team
wasn't
where we
there when
don't
we
act
were
at
in the
all.
magic shop or anything, was he? Didn't you get buy loot and stuff like that?
I've only had like 10.
He wasn't in with
No,
us
he
with
was-
Barnos, was he?
No, yes he was. 'cause
Yes, he
had
was.
the
He
cafe.
got.
I've only had 10 gold this entire time.
Didn't he get something out of Barnos?
No, Pluto didn't.
Pluto didn't, because he
Everyone else
just
did.
joined us.
Yep.
No, he did. He got arrows.
I got
Magic
Yeah.
arrows.
10 plus 1. I got 10 arrows plus 1 magic arrow.
And that
Yeah,
was with money
because-
that you hadn't earned, so
10 plus
Yeah.
1 magic
we
arrows.
bought you stuff.
You got 10 magic arrows.
Um,
They're all
my
plus 1.
characters, they will. What? Oh.
They bought you 10 plus 1 magic arrows.
Okay.
Eraser
The
killed.
world's biggest eraser.
It's for big mistakes.
Yeah, see? It's for big mistakes.
Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, I have lots of jokes about that, but I'll keep them to myself. He says, you know what? Ren says, we got some money. We killed an ugly thing. Can we leave now?
So if this guy doesn't want to see us again, but we're tasked with killing all the bullywugs down here, does it really matter if we do it or not?
No. Exactly.
Like, no, let's just get to the portal as fast
What?
as we can.
Did he not give us the word?
Yes, but
Well, let's get to the
What
portal and
if
get
we
the hell
tell
out
the
of here.
bullywugs that are down here that the cultists and the lizards are trying to kill them?
That we've been
Listen.
tasked to kill. Oh.
We just killed a bunch of their friends.
They don't know that.
They don't know that down here. Because
I understand that. but
Actually, we didn't
they're
kill
gonna.
any. Oh, yeah.
oh no, I killed a lot of bullywugs.
We did kill some believers.
Me and Ren assassinated like 19 of them.
Yes.
But they don't know that down here. You guys couldn't even hear my knock spell. They don't have any idea that stuff was killed up top. But we know that this wizard and his friends,
But
the lizards,
We know that they know that
Yeah.
we know that they know.
could
Oh
we
my
find?
word.
Could we
Can we
find?
just leave?
Could we find these bullywugs?
Sure.
Recruit them to go back up top.
I wonder if we
Get
can
my
collect some
book
acid
back.
and use it. Some of this gray ooze.
I don't have anything to hold it in.
No glass jars, anything? Because I think if you cut a piece off and put it in a jar, you could at least throw it at somebody.
No,
It hurt you
no
pretty
jars.
bad, didn't it?
You should
Don't
take a
even-
bath in it.
Oh
Didn't you do that already?
no.
No,
No, that was a shower.
I could drink
It
my
did, it threw itself on him.
I could drink my healing potion, then I'd have an empty vial.
Yeah, but that's not big enough.
Oh. No.
Can we leave?
Yeah.
I really want to go home.
Let's head out.
So are we going to look for bullywugs? Or are we
Well,
going
this
to
is a
get
long
the
now
hell
quota,
out of
so
here?
let's get out of
Let's
here.
just find the portal and get out.
Let's just follow this cave.
He says, come on, let's go. And he heads
I've
back.
memorized the book anyway, but I don't like losing my books.
If we have time, we can
Listen.
come back later and just annihilate them. Take the book back.
There's a lot of other books out there. Grolman has tons of them. You have 100 books at home. You probably have books you haven't even read yet.
They're all precious to me.
Girl, please.
Fine, let's go.
Can we just leave?
I am getting actually curious about using a portal because now I do have a book on portals still.
You do. Yeah, you do. You have your portal book.
Just don't go showing it around to our enemies.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, given.
I've
Sometimes-
learned something.
Sometimes you gotta keep your mouth shut, right? It helps.
Naive.
Yes, yes, I understand how naive you are, sweetie. Let's go. You're cute and all, but if you get us killed, I'll kick your ass. Okay?
I said let's go.
Okay. Out the door. You guys head back
Out the
Beat
door.
out the hole.
out the hole in the
I thought
wall.
we were following this cave.
Let's take
There's
a right.
nothing. There's nothing in here. Just a room.
Because going left always leads us to bad places.
So, you, if you go right, you'll go down a set of stairs into the northwest corner. If you go left, you go down a set of stairs in the southwest corner. Southeast corner, sorry.
I remember what happened the last time we went left.
We will go right.
When nothing goes left, go right.
You guys going right downstairs?
Sounds like it.
Right on. Sounds good. You guys head to the southeast corner of the room, and you begin descending the stairs.
Wait.
And
I thought northwest was right.
you guys said right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, or you head northwest. Sorry, through the puddle and past the lantern, and you guys descend into another room. As you guys descend into this room, you see a ledge dividing this room from another one that drops down approximately 15 feet. However, you see a wooden crank-powered crane that has been set up. It appears to be the type of tool or machine that would be used to lift heavy loads.
Is this where they took all the boxes or crates?
There is a lot of what looks to be scraping on on the ground. Just your passive perception tells you that there's a lot of footprints here. Stuff's been brought down here, moved around, scraped along the ground. Looks like square edges, boxes have sat.
And it looks like it was dropped down.
It was
15 feet. Like it still went down.
It gets loaded downward. There's also a ladder that is kind of right beside the crane that you can get down.
We should go down.
Why don't we sabotage the crane and then go down? Just because I'm spiteful, I took your book.
Sure.
What do you want to do with the crane? It's a beautiful piece of machinery.
Like, is there like cogs and stuff?
Oh, like tons
Is
of
there
stuff.
just a piece I can just remove?
You literally, guys, the crane could effectively, just by looking at it, that it could effectively triple your strength. So if you were lowering something, just by using this tool, you could lower something that would just triple your strength.
What's it made of?
It's all wooden gears and like
Are there any
wooden steel
crates up
gears
by
and
the
stuff
crane?
like that.
Oh, it's made out of wood.
It's made out of wood and steel. It's very steampunky looking.
Cool.
It's cool.
We want to light her on fire,
Wait, no, because we're in a cave.
but we're going down, and the smoke will go up.
Alright, yeah, let's light it on fire.
Or like what? Or maybe there's a way we can break it easy. You want to break it on him?
Do you want to just roll a strength check and hit it with something?
Can I take a look at it, and I want to see if there's any very important part that we could easily
Yeah, that's what I'm
damage?
thinking. So we can
The hand
damage.
crank could easily be damaged.
Can we damage it in a way that they won't notice? So when they go to use it, it just drops the thing and smashes.
There appears to be a locking mechanism that holds the crank in place.
We
The
should.
pin could be removed.
Let us do that.
You pull out the pin. The crank handle slides, it slides down, so the handle where you turn it just goes, and it slides right into the hole. So there's a bar that comes out and the crank's in it like this, right? Bar comes out this way, crank like that. There's a pin that holds that crank. You pull that pin out and the crank handle just slides into the hole a little bit deeper.
Cool.
And so now it does work. Alright.
Let us go down. See
Ren
what
looks
these
at it,
crates-
goes, they could always just put another pin in there.
Yes, but it's an inconvenience.
He goes
Actually,
like
the
this.
handle comes off too, doesn't it?
He goes like this. He pops the handle out. He goes, and he pops it up into the air and he grabs it. And he goes, here you go.
Bag it.
Crank handle. Now
Is
they
there
have
any
a new
crates-
crank handle.
Are there any crates up by the crane?
Nope.
Or is it just a
So I'm carrying crank in my bag.
Yeah,
Crank handle.
I'm sure he can handle his crank.
I don't know. Can you handle your crank, baby? Ren says to you, can you handle your crank?
Pig.
Just asking.
Just know that in like 8 months we're gonna be in a place and we need a crank handle to solve a puzzle and we're supposed to do something and just pull one out of the bag and
We got a puzzle.
Hey.
I guess
you know,
I better take the pin too.
yeah.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, smart. He goes, hey, your DM could fourth wall this.
What does
Say
fourth
it.
wall mean?
And he goes down the ladder.
What does fourth wall mean?
I'll explain when you're.
Ask Nariel.
I'll tell you when you're older. Alright, so we'll hit
The
it.
fourth wall is when you talk to the audience.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's what breaking the fourth wall is, because that's what Deadpool does.
As you enter into this room, out of this room that you've been in, you go down the ladder. There's an extreme amount of mist flowing out of this, sort of out of this into this area.
Quill, would you stop misty stepping?
I'm going to press digitation and create a wind to try to clear out this.
You
Mist?
it's a great idea, but you seem to just kick the mist up
Okay.
even more and just make it swirl around. It doesn't seem to be leaving. It just seems to swirl around and just
What's our visibility like?
you spilling up the, now you can't see anything. Waiting for a bit for it to go down would probably help. How long would you like to wait?
8 hours. I don't know. Wait 5 minutes. Does it easier to see after 5 minutes?
Yeah, it dissipates in about 5 minutes.
Sure.
You guys wait, and Ren goes, you know, I gave you the crank camera. Think about it. Gotta use your head sometimes. Not everything has to be magic. Right?
I ignore Ren.
I blow out the mist.
So yeah, this mist seems to be flowing from the area you came from into this area, down through here into this new area that you're in. As it settles, it seems to be about 3 feet off the ground, and
I'll ride my broom.
Goes like, really, guys?
It seems to be spilling
misty.
into a small. As you guys enter deeper into this room, it seems to go left and enter into a small opening, small 5-foot opening in the wall. It's about 10 feet high.
Just go through it.
The opening.
What could go wrong?
There's also an opening. You guys kind of come to a triple crossroad, right?
Uh-oh.
To a fork, and there's a path to would be to your right. There's a set of stairs straight ahead of you that descend, and this where this mist is going turns left.
Is that where would we notice even through this mist? That's where it looks like the crates went.
Can I?
No, you can't even tell where. There's enough mist on the floor.
Is there mist going down the stairs the other direction? You said it was just one direction.
Just one direction?
Is there any scrapes?
It kind of goes a little bit to your right as well.
Can I do a survival perception nature check, something like that, just to like see?
Do you have that as a proficiency?
I have them all as a proficiency.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can all make a perception check if you want, but your passive perception shows you all kinds of.
24.
Ren's like, there's all sorts of
14.
like bullywug tracks, and I don't know what these tracks are, but
19.
they're weird. Like, this is. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Which would be the
Nature
weird
check?
go?
You guys can all roll a nature check at disadvantage.
I'm proficient in it,
I did 24 in perception. Was that?
and I did.
Yeah, no,
19.
you guys notice the tracks, but the type of tracks.
Am I
Four.
still? Am I still disadvantaged because I'm
Yes.
proficient? I'm
Yes.
proficient in nature.
8.
You know what? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Go ahead. Just roll.
Nature.
You know nothing.
7 plus 6.
No.
That's 13.
I rolled.
You know it's amphibious.
Amphibious.
That's what you know.
Okay, so I let them know. It's some kind of amphibious creature.
We're gonna go.
Didn't they say they had giant frogs? Didn't we kill a bunch of giant frogs? Guys, if we go this way, and he points to where the mist is going, he says, I bet you they have frogs this way. And he points to his left.
But we think the crates probably went down where the mist is going.
We should go where the
Not
rest-
necessarily.
Right, we should go where the creeps go.
If we
There's tracks that lead off to the right there too.
no,
Through that
but
opening
no
over there.
scrapes or anything like that, or because you said
That's
it's a
because
crate.
they're carrying them. The scrapes were up there by the crane and over by the crane
Because they were loading it onto the crane.
and offloading it.
Yeah. So they
There's no.
carrying it for the rest of the journey.
So
They're
they
carrying it
use the
somewhere.
toads to carry the crates.
Which way do we want to go? Do we want to follow the mist?
Go where the crates go.
Why not?
We're gonna follow the
go
mist.
I think if you follow the mist, we're in trouble. I'm just saying.
I would like to find the crate. I'd like to get something out of these guys.
Well, what's down the stairs?
Let's check the stairs.
Can
I thought
I?
the mist went down the stairs.
No, the mist goes the other way.
They all kind of, the mist kind of all, but it seems to be pouring down to the left and dissipating through that opening.
I almost feel like every room we should be walking through, we should just keep shouting to his ear.
We'll go down the stairs.
You head straight as you're walking downstairs.
I'm floating.
You're floating on a breeze.
Well, I need to be on the broom if this mist is still 3 feet off the ground.
As you guys enter this room, it seems to be, I will read this to you, it seems to be turned into a shrine of disordered notions of religion. Niches in the wall are filled with carvings of frogs ranging from the size of a fist to the size of a pumpkin. There are larger carvings that are sitting on the floor. They're crude by any means. Does anybody want to do a religion check?
Why? We should get the cleric to do something like that.
I will as well.
I have a +1 in
Cleric rolled a
religion.
21.
You know,
8.
you know automatically that this stuff is crap. You recognize that the elements in the designs are taken from the worship of both the god of slimes, and I won't even try to say his name, and Shar, the goddess of shadows. But none of these elements are used in any sort of canonical manner. It appears whoever's been collecting these pieces has been using them perhaps to worship in some manner, not really understanding their meaning. You see another one, but you're not sure what it is.
Ren, does any of it look valuable?
He says it looks like shit.
Well, then let's keep going.
As you move further into the room, however, you find a very large bullywug. You find 10. Yeah.
What languages do
You
bullywugs
find
speak?
10, actually, you see 10 bullywugs as you guys enter deeper into the room. You see 10 bullywugs. They're not even looking at you. They're kind of facing away from you at the moment. Not completely facing away from you, but they haven't noticed you yet. Fucking.
We don't have our tabards because I don't remember. I remember him telling us
No.
we had to drop them, but I don't.
Yeah,
remember.
he told you to take them off.
So we took him off.
Let's get out. Prince, like,
No, I want to do my plan.
whatever. And 10 frog-like eyes turn to look.
Bullywugs.
We have news from above.
I will cast comprehend languages.
As they begin to speak in their bullywug tongue, whatever that is, their amphibious tongue, you hear them, they speak bullywug. They don't speak any other language.
I
So
can
you can
understand
hear
them
them.
though.
You hear this, and two of them disappear into another opening, and you understand the conversation to be, we better warn him. Hurry, go and get him.
speak.
They don't understand me. I can understand them.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast minor illusion of what the crates I know look like and point to it. I want to know where the crates are. I kind of do sign language, like where are the crates?
Tell him the wizard guy is.
They don't understand us.
don't understand what you're talking about at all.
They don't carry crates?
You don't know. You know that the lizard folks carry quick crates.
I think bullywugs would have been down.
Let me see if I can give you something else. So yeah,
Do an image of an object.
you may have seen some lizard folk tracks down here as well. In the first area.
But we only had the 8 bullywugs.
But you
left
only
here.
seen, but your perception check showed you that only bullywugs went down the southeast passage in the first room. You don't know anything. You only understand what they're saying.
Right. So, if the bullywugs are this way, that means the lizards and the crates must be the other way.
Yep.
Ren's like, guys, they're a little agitated. We've disturbed something.
We.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've disturbed something.
Yeah, we have. I think we ought to leave.
I was saying. I will walk
We
back
should have
upstairs.
gone right, like
As
we
you
wanted
guys-
to.
See? You never go left.
As you guys kind of start backing out, the bullywugs,
Can I
they're
stop?
like, rah, 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 rah. And out of like what looks like an alcove, but it's like a hallway, comes a slightly larger bullywug, and he has a lizard folk head on top of his. And he sees you, and he points. And all these bullywugs jump.
Run.
They jump from a standing leap. They jump to your location in one leap. 10 of them. Boom. They're right there on top of you. Roll initiative.
22.
14.
21.
All right, Ren, what did you get? Oh, lovely. Nariel, 21.
21.
Quill, 10.
22.
22. And Pluto,
14.
14 again. Very good. Yeah, bullywugs. They've got their spears out. They're holding them two-handed, and they're going to attack. So if you guys can take out 8 bullywugs.
Bully, 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 bugs. Bully, 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 bugs.
What
And-
happened to all of our players?
Is that how many? Is that 6?
With
Where'd Quill go? Am I blind?
7, 8?
no.
Where did
Quill go? She was sitting right there.
It's in my hand. I was looking at it and the plastic just broke. Like it just broke my hand.
why did you squeeze it?
I wasn't. I was barely touching it.
Whatever.
What do you want?
I told you it's PLA.
I don't know what that means.
Weak plastic. That's
I don't
actually not all that weak, but
How
it's
many is
small.
that?
It's delicate.
This
I-
is
I-
that's
I-
8,
You know how much of a hassle that was for me
9,
to
10.
and then
print?
this is the leader.
I can pay for
Is
it.
there 10 plus the
There's,
leader?
there's 10
Cool.
plus the leader. This will be the leader.
That'll be 2 dimes.
Well, then this
Oh.
will do it.
20 cents. You know what? We'll get
sorry.
you a proper quill gnome. Was there another one here?
There is another
I have
one.
another one.
No, get that off the table. I'm not a piper.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it. I'm sorry.
It looks like a,
That's exactly the same.
No, it's printed at a slightly worse resolution.
Yes.
so
Where are we?
they're trying to surround you. My wife came home, people. She's right over there.
Hello, Jason's wife.
Hello, people.
And the commander stands back.
I'm sorry.
Or I guess I was close enough that I was whispering with you.
Just say I forgive you and let it go. I don't want him saying I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I said whatever. You owe me 20 cents.
20 cents. 20 cents! He's gonna take it out of your
Yeah,
eyes
it's
later.
nothing. Like, see, we've got another one. It's-
Anyway,
I have a line of credit with Dareth right now.
yeah.
where's Ren?
This one's wrong.
Okay, fair enough. Ren is standing, yes, he'll be standing to the
Yeah,
right of Quill. Yeah. He says, for real? Really? More of these guys? Ugh. And, he says, well, Quill, you get to go first.
I don't know what I'm doing, Chris.
Oh, you're on spell slots, aren't you?
No, I got 1 second level spell left.
Oof.
In which case I Misty Step right here.
Yep.
30. And I Lightning Bolt these guys. Probably not this guy. I would probably hit 1, 2. I would hit for sure these guys in the leader.
No, you won't hit the leader. You'd be back a little bit.
I
further.
will not waste a spell slot. And I will just go straight ahead and hit these 2 guys in the leader.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Ooh, zappy. What a shocking display.
Roll your dex saves.
Dex. That is a 17.
Okay. 10, 20, 28. So that was 17 for all of them.
Yep.
They all take 14 damage.
How many?
14.
Is that full or half?
That's half.
Okay.
I rolled 28. So the leader and the 2 guys in front of me take 14.
Okay. The 2 in front of you drop dead.
Huzzah!
But the leader, he's like, yeah, no, I don't think so.
And that's exactly what I heard because I could still comprehend his language.
He's like, rah, no, I don't think so. Kill her! And they all turn their attacks on you. They actually throw their spears, all of them, at you.
Wait.
They had a better. You would have been next.
Oh, you're next. Sorry, Nariel.
21.
Go.
Fight me.
Yeah, okay, go. You do your attack. He yells. Sorry, my bad.
Spirit Guardians.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Sacred Flame Big Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Dex save.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
As in you saved? Or
No, he doesn't save.
that's so that's 2d8. Right from my face. That's pretty good. So that's 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then we're gonna use spiritual weapon. What's the range? Cool. I'm gonna make the spiritual weapon come in. Right. How far away is Big Guy?
About that distance. So 10 feet.
20, 25,
10 feet?
30, 35,
Yeah.
40. 10 feet.
Yeah, they're 10 foot squares.
Oh, 10-foot squares.
Yeah.
So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
Ish. Alright, this little dude over here. He about to get whacked with a unicorn horn.
Who?
This guy.
Okay.
I make the spiritual weapon up here behind him. Do I get sneak attack?
No.
Alright. And I'm gonna poke him in the butt with a unicorn horn. That would be 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet. 1d8 plus 3. That's 9 points of force damage.
Does he have to roll a deck save to be knocked prone or anything?
Nah.
Okay. He appears to be hurt. Fairly bad.
Well, I did get a unicorn horn shoved up his bum.
Alright. Who's next?
Did you guys go next, or was Ren or
No, Pluto, what are you doing?
I'm 14.
You're next.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
If I stealth and then move away, that's that's just one action. I won't
You're not in the attacking area right now, like, so you can just move. Okay?
Okay, so I'm gonna use.
You're not in proximity to be attacked.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my action. I mean, not action. My movement and move away. Then I'm gonna.
You move back towards the stairs?
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
and then I'm gonna drink my healing potion before I die because I'm at 11 out of 21.
Okay, that's your action?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
2d4 plus 2, right?
Yep.
4,
Oh, nice.
5, 6, 7,
And
8,
2 is
9.
10.
9?
2 is 9.
9. So
9
that's,
is good.
Yeah, no, 2 is 10.
20.
I like that.
2 is 9. It's 9. Good roll.
that's 9, so I'm at 20.
Excellent.
One less than max.
Ren's like, oh my gosh. He's like, can we just leave this place?
What kind of rogue are you, Ren? You're supposed to want loot.
I'm the kind of rogue, Quill, that wants to spend the loot as well.
These are bullywugs.
Yeah, they're like nothing.
Yeah, and they've probably got pet frogs somewhere. And
So,
as he
they're
says that,
Sure. Uh-huh. It's not their turn.
not yet, but it will be. As he says that, you can hear the croak of frogs in the background. Only louder. He's like, you know what? I think he has the right idea. Ren's
Why can't we
like,
just kill them all.
Sorry?
Why can't we just kill them all?
We can.
Ren's like, whatever, and he pulls out his swat and he goes right at this guy. And he hits. Where's Ren? Where did I put him? There he is. Swat.
My hand broke off.
Maybe we should just stop touching minis.
No, this one's
9.
mine, the actual. I've glued it once before,
9 points.
I think. Maybe, not this one.
That doesn't stop the fact that you keep breaking minis.
He hurts that
Stop
guy.
touching them.
And now it is
I also know that.
the Bullywug's turn.
I mean, those ones are more expensive.
Yeah, Ren went at that guy.
Yeah.
Bullywugs.
I also know that I glued this lady.
That one being attacked by Ren attacks Ren. Oh, he hit Ren. Look at that.
No, we didn't.
He sure did. He sure did. Attacks him 1d8. He does 3 points of damage.
Is that with the uncanny dodge or whatever having the damage?
Oh, he uncanny dodges. And guess what?
Gets 2 points.
He gets no points. Oh, he
I
gets
thought it
1
was
point.
half damage.
He
It is.
He
So it'd be
gets,
two. It would be 2 rounded
he
up,
gets
though,
one.
doesn't it? The rounds down.
Always. Anyway, the rest of the spears come flying at Quill.
Of course.
And you understand this guy.
Are you
He's
able to
saying,
pop shield?
kill her, kill her, kill her. Shh.
I don't have a health potion anymore.
So he throws his spear and gets a 17. Does that hit?
This is the leader.
No, that guy over there.
They're all throwing at me.
Yeah, all 7 of them.
No, that didn't hit me. I'm at 21.
Then the second one doesn't. Third one doesn't. Fourth one doesn't. The fifth one doesn't.
Man, he's on a short bow.
Fifth one doesn't. So that takes care of those 5. 2 more.
Short bow, short bow, short bow.
Sixth one doesn't hit. And the 7th one, 21 you said?
Yeah.
Range 80. If it says 80, then 320 is minimum range is 380, or maximum.
Maximum range. Minimum range is 20. Maximum range is 60. At maximum range,
No, for the short bow, because it says ammunition, and then range 80 backslash 320 back.
I feel like we're in the middle of a battle here.
Yeah, I'm just
yeah,
wondering.
you are.
Yeah.
So yeah, all 4 miss. The last one just misses you.
That's everyone.
And they take their second attack. And they all jump back from you.
That's not a second attack.
Yeah, it is. This guy, as he jumps away, Ren takes a swing at him. And he crits him. And as this guy jumps away, Ren cuts him in. And there's blood everywhere. They seem to be retreating.
Cool.
What do you want to do? Quill.
I want to lightning bolt the leader. Is he retreating too?
Yeah, they all seem to be
So
going.
is this a disadvantage? on
Actually,
his...
he didn't go. So
No, he went. You took all the attacks against me.
No, he didn't go. He didn't take an attack. Just these 1,
No.
2, 3, 4,
4,
5, 6, 7.
8. You took 8 attacks
No, I took
against
7.
me.
I took 7 attacks.
You did 7.
He disappears down the hallway. And actually, because it's still my turn, actually, right?
Downward!
1, 2. These guys start coming up. 3, 4, 5, 6. They start coming up. These guys are backing up. Yeah, I'll leave these guys here for a second. All right.
Perfect. I'll lightning bolt these 4.
Which 4?
The ones that you set up in a nice little line there for me.
Of the giant frogs?
Yeah.
Let me find my giant frogs. Then you can hit them. Where are you guys? Here they are. Got them. Okay, go.
Deck saves.
How many? 4?
Sure.
What do they need?
16.
Yeah, no, none of them saved.
11, 22, 31, 32, 33 points of damage.
For those 4?
Those 4.
You cook those 4 and you have instant frog legs.
Kind of hungry.
I heard they're a good aphrodisiac.
It is now Nariel's
I
turn.
guess that's a wand.
Wait, my spiritual weapon was in melee range of one of those guys. Would I have...
Oh, of the leader. You would have been able to...
No.
No, not the leader, but one of the little guys. Would that not have gotten an opportunity attack?
When did you cast spiritual weapon?
When I just poked him in the butt last time.
Oh. No, that's melee attacks.
That is a melee attack.
Is it? Or is it
Yeah.
a magical attack?
It would be a magical melee.
It's a melee attack, not a magical attack.
You can make a melee spell attack.
You know what? Then you can do that, by all means. A melee attack is a melee attack. What was it?
22.
That hit.
That is 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay, you killed that one.
What's up? Okay,
He's dead.
now on my
The rest of them. Now it's your turn.
I want to go chasing after them with the unicorn horn. I'm coming for you! So it's going to move up and...
Okay, move up.
How far did they move?
Just move up to where you want to. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just move to where you want to move.
No, you're not moving. You're just moving.
No, I'm not moving.
Oh, unicorn horn is?
Yeah.
What is the range on it?
Well, I can move it up to 20 feet.
Okay, you're gonna move and
Yeah, but the other one was right here, wasn't it? Oh, they jumped.
you move
Yeah.
and then move your unicorn horn. Go ahead and move your range, and then you can be in range with your unicorn horn.
Well, the unicorn horn is 20 feet from where it was.
Okay, I'll tell you what. There you go.
What you're
Now
saying
you
is
can
they
move
moved
forward.
30 feet, so 20 feet of movement wouldn't...
They actually move more than that.
Because the unicorn
Oh,
horn
no, they only
moves
move
separately
20.
from me.
They only moved 20?
Yeah.
Oh, then you're still in range.
You're
Then
good.
I'm still within range. I don't have to move though. If they move 20, then my unicorn horn moves 20. It moves independently. As long as it stays within 60 feet of me.
Fair enough. Go.
Okay, so we'll move up to the next guy. 10. I'll
Yeah,
take
no.
it.
You miss.
God, I thought that was a wonderful moment. I will use... Ray of Frost on one of these guys over here.
Fine spell.
19.
That hit.
Oof. 9 points of cold damage.
9?
9.
9.
That one dies.
Huzzah!
Buckley. Or no,
Me.
you.
Well, wouldn't it be your turn? Because then she.
I killed 4 frogs.
Oh yeah, that was your turn. I'm like back here somewhere.
All right. What are you doing?
My turn. I am moving up up to beside Quill, taking out my short bow, loading a magical arrow, and shooting it into this frog.
Okay, go.
And that is 6 plus 6 is
That hits.
12. And it's a magical arrow, so I have
That hits.
Okay, so it's
Is the magic arrow plus 1 damage?
I have no idea what it
Or
is.
plus 1 hit?
I have no-
They're. I just make them +1 to hit and +1 to damage.
Oh. Okay, so
I keep it
1d6.
really simple.
I thought it was like whatever.
Most of them are
1d6.
enchanted.
2 points.
7.
7? 7 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, Froggy Baby, he doesn't mind that at all.
Froggy baby.
So what's the magical effect on them?
Plus 1
Plus
hit,
1 damage.
So that would be 8 then, because it's 1 plus 6 is 7, Then plus your magical arrow for another +1 would be 8.
Okay, fair enough.
9 o'clock.
It is. Let's finish up.
Ren.
Ren's like, you guys got this. He's like, I'm good. You guys go ahead.
It would go quicker if you rolled.
Yeah, you can have my. Hey, you can have my attack. You go ahead and attack again.
I can attack again?
Yeah, you do what you gotta do. Ren's like, yeah, I'm gonna relax.
7 + 6.
Still a hit.
That it? You attacking frog again?
Yeah. 3 + 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus your magic arrow is 10.
Good. It looks hurt. It's got a couple big arrows in it. It looks hurt.
Froggies
Yes.
and bullies.
These frogs, they try to eat you.
Quill? Or
Yeah.
Quill and me?
Quill.
The fools.
And what does they need to hit you?
16.
That is a... He tries to bite you, and he rolls an 18. He does 1d6 piercing. He does 2 points of piercing damage. I need you to roll me a DC... I just need you to roll me a save. Doesn't say. Just roll me an escape DC.
Oof. No.
No. You are grappled and swallowed.
Looks like somebody else
You
is hunting
are.
swallowed.
How can I be grappled and swallowed?
This is
Grappled is outside.
okay.
Swallowed
The
is
frog.
inside.
The frog gets you with his tongue.
Yeah.
Puts them into your mouth. He bites you and swallows you.
Nice.
You are
Yummy.
blinded and restrained. You
Perfect.
have you are blinded, both blinded and restrained.
Mhm.
All right. So blinded is a blinded creature can't see, automatically fails any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against a creature against you have an advantage. Grappled, your speed 0. You can't benefit from any bonus actions or any bonus to speed. Your condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. It also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach. Anyway,
I'm still trying to picture how I could be grappled and swallowed.
that's what it says.
So the grapple is just the effect, just for mechanical, telling you what's happening.
Okay.
Swallowed
Because visually,
target is blind
I can't be
restrained, has total
swallowed
cover.
and still held.
You have total cover against any and all attacks from outside.
You're grappled by the
However,
yes.
you take an extra 5 points of acid damage.
Cool.
So this frog has you in its mouth. The other frog.
Does that mean the other frog can't attack me now because I'm in the other frog's mouth?
That's right. That's right. So he turns and attacks. You know what? You're gone. He sees you and he goes straight at you.
Wait.
No, wait.
It's a reaction.
It doesn't matter.
Because it's take turns, right? So this frog finished his turn, right?
Yeah.
So then as a reaction, I can move up to half my speed.
Not on. No.
Yes,
no.
because you can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you. I was standing right beside Quill, so I can move up to half my speed because he's within 5 feet of me. Because I was right beside Quill. Skirmisher. It's one of my abilities.
Is that on your turn though, or on someone? Is it
it's
on any
when-
turn?
But you never
when an
did it
enemy
until
ends
you
its
never
turn.
did it until after I got swallowed, and they went to attack you.
The enemy has to finish its turn before it comes into effect. Because it says starting at 3rd level, you have
But
difficulty
is
pin
it
down
against
effect.
you?
When an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you, this movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. It doesn't have to be on me. It just an enemy finishes its turn within 5 feet of me.
You know what? I gotta give it to him.
Yeah, because the frog ended its turn.
And so how far can you move?
Up to half my speed.
What's half your speed?
Half my speed is... Oh, my speed is 35, so half of that.
So 17, call it 15.
Yeah.
Guess what? He still gets his attack because he moves 20.
Yeah. So you've just
Actually, he moves 30, so he follows you and attacks you.
a ribbit.
So he goes to bite you.
So,
What's your AC?
Well, no, because how much movement is he gonna
No,
have?
but
left
they
after?
don't have
Yeah.
movement. They went from here to here already.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? You're right.
They've already had their movement.
That's okay. So he doesn't attack you, but he's going to turn and attack. I guess he's going to turn and attack you though.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
But he misses anyway, so don't worry about it.
Can't touch this.
So
Back to me.
no, there's still bullywugs here. That
Oh, I
have to
thought they were running.
And you moved here.
Sure
You moved
did.
here.
Sure.
So
I was more or less trying to move behind the white frog.
okay, these guys all run and jump on you and try to bite you.
Well,
That's okay.
you went the wrong way.
Oh,
They
well.
try to bite you. So 18 hits, right?
Yeah.
So they don't have any. They get 2 attacks. All right. So they're gonna take 2 bite attacks on you.
And they're doing it one at a time, right?
Yeah. So that's 1 hit from one guy. 13 plus 3 is 16. Does that hit?
16 hits.
Okay. This is the first one. 2, 4, 5 points.
5
Second
points of
one.
damage.
5. Yeah.
15.
He crit fails and doesn't get a second attack because he crit failed.
Okay, so
What's
he
that?
finishes its turn, so I move another 15 feet. Because it's
You only have one reaction.
Is it every round?
all it says is difficult to pin down during a fight. You can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends his turn within 5 feet of you. Well,
It sounds. I mean, if that's what it says, then it sounds.
it's when the enemy ends his turn within 5 feet of
think
you.
you
Which
only get
which one is this
reaction.
one?
Scout for rogue, and then
Oh, you're a rogue.
yeah, and then
It's out of Volos or Mordekainen's?
Xanathar's.
Xanathar's guide, sorry.
47.
That's good.
Scout.
Good stuff.
Skirmisher. Starting at 3rd level, you are difficult to pin down during a fight. You can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends his turn within 5 feet of you. This movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, right from the book.
You know what? Doesn't say. You get
There's
to do it.
no limit.
No, but it says as a
There's-
reaction.
There's no limit.
As a reaction.
But it's a reaction on your turn.
No. No reactions are not on your turn.
It's gotta be, if it's not on his turn, then it's gotta be every time.
He's difficult to pin down during a fight.
Yep, okay, fair enough. You can move. You bet.
Find reactions in PHP.
I'm gonna say he's got 15 more feet. And he runs and bites you. And you know what? This guy's still got 10 feet. Because they only move 15 and they've got 30. So this guy's moved full. And they both gonna attack you.
But didn't one of them... Oh, yeah.
So 16 hits, right?
Yeah.
16 hits. So he does another. Bite. For 4 points of damage. Yeah, 4.
And that guy finishes his turn?
That guy finishes his turn.
Again.
You can
15.
take it. Yeah, no, they got no more movement left. It is now
I don't see. How would you get another 15?
these
Because
guys.
these guys were on you. You moved, and then they went on you again. You wouldn't get another move.
This guy attacked me.
And then
And then
another
15.
guy re-attacked him, and that's another reaction. So, those 3 are left.
And
When
the
you
frog.
take a reaction, you can't take another one until the start of your next turn.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
There you go.
Chapter 9, Combat.
So no, I'll give it to him because we didn't know. I'll give it to him this
Yeah,
time.
we've already done it, so.
It's already done.
But that way then we know for the future.
But he can't take the second one,
There you go.
which means I get one more bite on you.
Oh no.
11 misses, 17 hits, right?
Yeah.
So
Now I've got 2 frogs.
3 points.
11.
Now it's Quill's turn.
Okay.
I want you to roll.
Good thing I took that.
Let me
potion.
go. Let me look at this real quick. You don't get a. You don't get a.
I don't have to roll for any extra
Wait a minute.
damage.
Not yet. It
Okay.
does. You don't take damage until the end of the
It's
frog's turn.
Okay. I shocking grasp the frog from inside.
Excellent. By all means. Excellent.
18.
That yeah, it's automatic. You're touching it already.
8 points of damage.
Okay. That hurts it. That hurts it a lot. Like a lot. Go ahead, Nariel. Yep, absolutely.
Just
you can give that frog some good times, right?
oh yeah.
Good times from behind. I didn't know Nariel swung that way, but that's okay.
What I'm gonna do.
He's an amphibian lover, you know.
Who doesn't love frogs? Cool. I want to use Earth Tremor. So everyone within 10 feet of me needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Who's
I'm
in
within
the,
10 feet.
Friendly included.
Yeah, friendly included.
including Ren?
Do I make a dex saving throw being as I'm in the gullet of a frog?
No, you don't. You're immune. So the frogs make immune.
Dex saving?
Yep.
Both frogs fail.
This guy's
12
got to make
plus
one.
6. Oh,
The bullywug. What's he? The bullywug.
Yeah, you save.
he
Yeah.
saves. Got 18.
Rude. How rude. All right. So the
This Ren
frogs are knocked
Is
prone.
Ren is. Is Ren?
no.
No.
Okay, fair enough. The frogs are already prone.
And,
They're on their bellies.
and this bullywug saved.
But I tell you what, I'm going to give you stunned. Let me tell you about
Does
stunned.
this cause damage?
Yep.
They might be dead anyway.
A stunned creature is incapacitated for one. I will say they're incapacitated for 1 round. So you get. Go ahead and attack
That's 11 bludgeoning damage.
on.
Both frogs and the one bullywug. Oh no, just both
Okay,
frogs.
one frog dies.
The one that I'm in.
Yes, and
What's that?
as it dies, you can see its mouth kind of. It kind of flops over and its mouth lolls open.
Yeah.
You can start your long climb.
How big are these things?
The other one.
Bigger than you.
They can swallow you. They're pretty big. The other one is 11 points. The other one appears to be still good to go.
I'll bring my unicorn home closer to me. Closer to where it's useful.
All right. Who's next?
Me.
That would be
Pluto's next.
Pluto and then Ren.
I'm just blowing through my spell slots.
That guy's dead, isn't he?
Which guy?
Yes.
What's
But
a
that
spell
guy's
slot? What's a spell slot?
Right.
Go ahead.
I used
What
all
are you
of
doing
yours
there,
to
Pluto?
Fight, and now I'm using all of
You
mine
got
up.
these guys here that are attacking you.
I just have my wand and my
I'm
cantrip.
going to attack this guy.
Okay, good. Get her.
Right here.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That hits. Nope. It does not. Sorry.
Okay, then I'm using a bonus action to disengage.
Good. Where are you going?
I'm going this way.
Okay, sounds good.
Why are you kiting them towards me, man?
Because I have 8 health.
And you're gonna stay at 8 health
Now
if
you're
you keep
playing.
doing this.
Now you're role playing. Ren goes, he sees this guy here and he just unloads on him. And this guy goes down. Yeah, he's dead. Ren just cuts him down like nobody's business.
Oh, hey, it's a bullywog. Oh, hey.
He's like, Quill?
Dead.
He looks into the mouth of the frog. He's like, Quill?
Well,
You see his face.
I just smile.
Hey,
And
you
giggle.
remind me of Arya. He says, you remind me of Arya.
I was waiting for that.
I pull the mouth back down.
Come on, let's go. He offers you, he opens up the mouth and you can hear this. He's, come on. He holds out his hand. You coming?
Yeah, I'll come.
He
With a
pulls,
big grin on my face because it is still funny being swallowed by the frog.
he pulls you out of there. And you stink. Oh, you stink. And you're burned from acid. He goes, looking good, girl. Looking good. Why don't we get out of here?
Because we need loot still.
Listen,
You always direct us away from the loot, Ren.
dude, we need to get Boar. We'll get.
Yeah, but we
loot.
need to finance this stuff too.
Did we not just get like 1,800 gold pieces worth of gems?
It's not a lot.
How much do you need?
I like shiny things.
You're greedy.
No, I'm a gnome. I like shiny things.
Yeah,
1, 2,
it's like talking to a dead frog, Quill.
4.
Honest.
This is 4.
Come on.
That's a dead frog. There's lots of dead frogs here.
Then why don't you like take dead frog's tongue or something? Maybe you can like turn it into spell components.
4.
You know, those guys are fried. You fried those guys.
150.
Yeah.
So
We still have a frog to kill. And 2 bullywugs.
And speaking of which, whose turn is it?
That was Ren's turn, so it
it's
is the bullywugs.
Bullywug's turn.
And the frog.
On the frog. The frog turns.
I thought he was stunned.
Oh, right, he is
He
stunned.
is stunned for 1 round.
Yeah, so he's done.
He's done.
The bullywugs get to go attack.
Okay, this guy's not standing up. These bullywugs. Run away! Run away! Run away! And they run into the. They run through the opening. Kind of the hallway.
Crap, and they weren't in melee range. That's the opening on the other side, right?
Yeah, they go into that room, and or they into that hallway or whatever, and disappear.
Ren, I feel that we need to do more killing in here, perhaps, so we can be more powerful.
I think we need to find a portal. Listen, Quill. I talked to the DM. He said if we get to the portal tonight and say the word, we can all level up.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I also want to visit Barnos, though.
Portal.
Yes, let's go to the portal. What's the word? Drazier.
I don't know where the portal is, but it's not in here, so let's go back up those stairs.
Let's go back up the stairs.
You enter back into the room where the
You're not
mist
gonna deal with the
was.
frog?
Oh, it's stunned, so
stunned.
we can just
You walk
stabby it.
Or
Yeah,
you want to kill the frog?
Let's just say we killed it.
No, you can. It's stunned. You can walk away from it.
Alright.
Or I can firebolt it
Okay.
with
whatever.
advantage because it's stunned. 26.
Yeah, that hits. Anybody else gonna hit it?
Yep,
3
I'm
shots.
gonna use red
Shots.
8 points of fire damage.
How does a
You shoot an arrow at it.
18 hit? A 16 hit?
Oh yeah.
Rapier D8.
7
Might
points
be
of
eight.
cold.
Yeah. How do you want to do it?
So I
and
light
a
him on
nat-
fire and you
a
cool him
nat-
down.
And a nat 20 on my unicorn horn.
Okay, so
It's-
like, what does it look like when you kill
At
it?
first, it starts to blister and boil, and then as the ice hits it, its skin just starts to peel off, and then as the unicorn horn just flies through it, it just explodes.
As you shoot
Gore
your arrow, are you using
everywhere.
another magical arrow?
No, I was using my rapier, and I
How
got
many magic arrows have you used?
2. I'm at 9.
Okay.
And the 2 arrows I shot into the frog that swallowed Quill.
Yeah, so.
I was just saying.
Okay. It explodes. As you go to shoot it with your arrow,
I was stabbing it with my rapier.
or as you go to stab it with your rapier, and you go to hit it, and it explodes in front of you, and you're like, "Wow, I'm so powerful." But it really,
I
you
feel
realize
inspired.
that you feel just for a moment, then you realize, oh, it wasn't me.
And you're just caked in gore.
And you're caked in.
Oh,
That's
speaking
cool.
of
I
which,
had
I
that.
pressed a digitation all the mess off of me.
Oh, good.
You wanna hit a buddy up?
You?
Yeah, clean me up a bit, please.
Absolutely.
Awesome, thank you.
Hey,
Speaking of which, how's everyone dealing
I
for-
pulled you out.
Are you dirty?
I like to be pretty.
There you
That's
go.
my girl.
Who's hurting
Me
for
too,
health?
please.
Sorry?
Who's hurting for health?
Me.
I got 63.
I
I'm
got
good.
30 still.
I'm at 8.
So we're all good to go.
We are all good to go.
Ren slaps you on the back. We're good to go.
I'm gonna
water out the
die.
way we came.
You enter back into the room with the mist. Ren's like, I don't want anything else to do with frogs.
Let's follow the mist then.
I'm going this way. I'm going left. Not right.
We went left. Left was down the stairs.
No,
Right, was it-
straight
right-
ahead was down the stairs. Left would have been into the mist, the dissipating mist. Right is through another opening.
So
Yeah,
which
let's
way
go
is
down the
it?
mist.
So which way is Johnny going?
We're going
Mist?
down the mist.
You follow the misty trail, and as you follow the trail, it seems to lead into a pool with a giant lake.
Oh god.
The ceiling arches overhead approximately 30 feet above this cavern. You guys are on about a 5 to 10 foot wide, kind of a sandy area, raised above the lake a little bit.
I do not like this.
And it follows around the north, sort of the north and the east. And you can see kind of what's the word here for it? What's the word that leads? What's that word? I want to call it an archipelago, but it's not an
Archipelago?
No, it's not an archipelago. It's like an island attached, but it's not.
Peninsula.
It's a peninsula. You see a peninsula sticking out, but you can barely see it. It's out in the lake. If you believe if you follow it around, you could probably get to the peninsula. You hear water dripping.
Or we could fly over to it.
It's quiet.
This can't be the right way. This is where all the frogs are.
Yeah, Rand's like, this is where they raise the frogs.
Let's skedaddle on out
So
here.
then we have to go the other way. The third way.
You go back out into the room of the mist, and going the third way, you find yourself in a kind of entering into another large. This room seems to be a little bit more squared off. Let me read it to you real quick. The mist from the area you just came from seeps into this room. It's still about 2 to 3 feet deep. And aside from the mist, this chamber appears to be empty.
Do we have to call out Drazier for the portal to appear?
I don't know. Drazier!
You don't. Nothing happens when you do that, but can you still make wind?
Oh, yeah, I can do prestidigitation.
Can you press to digitize this mist?
Last time I did it just went all over the place, but I'll
Yeah,
try
I'm
it
gonna
again.
help and I'm gonna use Druidcraft to create a puff of wind as well.
Your puff of wind reveals over in one of the far wall, near the far wall of this.
Yeah, teamwork.
you see a large circle on the ground.
There's the portal. I go over to it and say, Drazir.
I go over with her, and I say,
Standing outside the portal does nothing.
I stand inside the portal.
Oh, I guess I'll have to get off my broom to stand on it.
Yeah.
Drazir.
Who's going with her?
Me.
Who else?
Just us two so far.
Ren joins you.
I'll
I've got another plan. So I was gonna do something in this room, but I got another plan.
I'll go with him.
Yeah, you're standing in portal.
Sure.
You guys.
I have my hand
That's
up.
where we'll end for tonight.
What's up? And we level up.
And you level up.
What's up?
Hey folks, we want to thank you for coming out. We hope you had a great time. Listen, we got a Patreon. We're trying to make this look better, sound better, do all the better
No, but we
things.
do on camera.
If you like what we do and you want to support us, by all means, do so. We hope you do. We hope you enjoy it. We hope you have fun. We'll talk to you again real soon. All right? We'll talk
Good
to
night.
you. Good night. Bye-bye.